So without any further ado, I'll let the committee go ahead and get started with the awards.
Okay, CB,
Good morning, can you hear me?
I can hear
And most importantly, can you see me?
you. I can see you.
Good morning, everyone. As Randy was saying, this is something that for several years the PD Area Veterans Advisory Council has done to honor folks in our community who go out of their way and with the goodness of their heart do things for veterans. And this year it's my honor to recognize, or for us to recognize, the Florence Elks Lodge. For years, the Elks Lodge has supported community agencies through their National Foundation's grant system. They usually can't donate the funds, but their members have to buy needed items, put them together, and then donate to the organization. On Veterans Day of 2020, the Elks raised funds so they could honor our Florence Veterans Honor Guard with a nice meal and a movie. An annual event at the Elks Lodge at Christmas time is to put up a Veterans Angel Tree. Veterans are identified by the Veterans Resource Center for the tree, and members select the one they want and provide a gift card for Christmas. In 2019, $2,500 was donated in gift cards for 19 veterans, and in 2020, $2,440 in gift cards was donated for 16 veterans. The Elks sponsor a Flag Day ceremony every year at the lodge. For several years, the Elks Lodge has gotten grants and put together welcome home kits and kitchen kits for previously homeless veterans who are transitioning into permanent housing. Approximately $8,000 has been spent on this project to date through the Elks National Foundation Grants Program. Since the COVID pandemic started, the Elks donated $5,500 to Manor House, who feeds the homeless and at-risk population, to include our homeless vets. A $2,500 grant was also donated to the Veterans Resource Center of Florence to help assist veterans. In 2019, a $2,500 donation was made to the Florence Veterans Park to help with the Gold Star Families Monument. So it's my pleasure at this time to present the award of Organization of the Year to Florence Elks Lodge 1020. The PD Area Organization of the Year Award is presented to you by the PD Area Veterans Advisory Council for your extraordinary commitment and participation in the betterment of veterans in the PD area in the year of 2020. And I'm presenting this today to Florence Elks Lodge President Edie Hardy. Thank you. We continue.
Thank you very much.
Ed, would you like to say anything?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to say anything?
Well, the Elks have always, one of the things that we've always supported through our organization is the Veterans Association and associations that we have a lot of contact with. And we try to do it in a multi-level way. Kitchen kits, programs, visitations, etc. And we've always been active with this, and we plan to continue to be active with this. And with people like CB helping us along, giving us the motivation, we'll continue to do this. We know this is a one-time award, but we're still going to keep supporting our Elks in our community, in our state, and in our nation. And thank you very much again.
With all you do, you deserve a lot more. Hopefully you take this today, and thank you for all you do.
We're happy to do it.
Good morning. Before I start, I want to commend, for those of you that can't see, we have both print and television media joining us today, and I thank y'all for coming. It's my honor to represent the PD Area Veterans Advisory Council as we recognize Charlie Caldwell as our Veteran of the Year. For those of you that don't know Charlie, he graduated from the University of South Carolina, the U.S. Navy ROTC program, took the Marine option and a second lieutenant's commission, and began his career in the Marine Corps, which lasted from 1968 to 1978. During this time, among his many assignments was a tour in Vietnam as an infantry platoon leader and company commander. And during this time, Charlie earned a Bronze Star Medal with the Valor Distinction and the Purple Heart. After his active service in the Marine Corps, Charlie began a life of volunteering to help others. Among the people and organizations he has worked for over the years are the Boy Scouts. He's put together mission trips, including responses to hurricanes. He moved to this area in 1996, working full-time as the owner-manager of Overseal Farms. And his volunteer efforts there included teaching children about farming and hosting school groups. And he organized local farmers throughout the area, including Florence, including the evolution of the Florence City Market, which is downtown today. As you can see, he's been a great citizen and an asset to others for many years. But today we are mostly recognizing him for his service to the Veterans Honor Guard. Actually, there are dozens of people involved with the Veterans Honor Guard that go out of their way to make sure that all honorably discharged veterans have the appropriate burial. But Charlie took on the additional duty of securing and maintaining and transporting the Honor Guard's arsenal of M1 rifles, the ammunition needed for the 3-round volleys. And he does that, meaning because he does that, he has to be at virtually every funeral. And just as an aside, the Veterans Honor Guard, the last full year before COVID, 2019, conducted 254 funerals in the Florence area, PD area. Charlie's dedications and efforts are key that every funeral is pulled off expertly. Charlie, we thank you and appreciate what you do for veterans in this area.
Thank you. It is really, truly an honor to serve with the Veterans Honor Guard. It's such a privilege to honor veterans and their families. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Lastly but not least, we're going to honor Person of the Year, and then she will come up here and join me. I've known this lady for some time. We're trying to social distance as best we can and still get in the frame here. For Person of the Year this year, Elaine Kelly was chosen. Elaine works with hospice, and she goes out of her way to help veterans. Her hospice job pays her from 9 to 5, but she gets home late many nights, and generally because of helping her elderly veteran patients. Elaine assisted an elderly vet through the local senator's office to help locate all his military documents and get a claim filed. He later passed away, but the veteran's wife benefited greatly from Elaine's efforts. Elaine helped another vet who could not prove his time in service. She worked again with the senator's office and got his documentation and helped him get a quilt of valor, which was all he really wanted. Elaine encouraged the We Honor Our Vets program, which was a venture between VA and hospice. With this program, Elaine organized a coffee and donuts meet and greet program, which was held every Thursday morning for veterans. Elaine made sure that she was always there to prepare the coffee and keep things going, and of course get the conversation going too. Elaine allowed the Veterans Resource Center to use her hospice's location storage room whenever canned goods had been donated to the Resource Center for Veterans. She organized volunteers to help sort and repackage the food for delivery. Elaine and her nurses and volunteers then distributed the food to veterans under hospice care but still in their own home. With the onset of the COVID-19, Elaine was forbidden many times, I'm sure, to continue seeing her clients face to face. But being the person she is, she continued to see them, especially her veterans. So it is my privilege to present Person of the Year Award to Elaine Kelly. The PD Area Person of the Year Award is presented to you by the PD Area Veterans Advisory Council for your extraordinary commitment and participation in the betterment of veterans in the PD area in the year of 2020. Signed, Commander Florence. Okay.
Would you like to say something, Elaine?
Well, I'd like to say that I've done some for the veterans, but not nearly as what I should have done. And my thing is getting other people on board to come help me. And I've got other veterans that's out there helping me. And wherever I go and see one with a hat on or whatever, I get to meet me a new friend because I'm not stopping. And this is everywhere. I mean, from Camden to King Street or wherever I go, there's a veteran. I'm drawn to it with my husband. Tell them, let's head for the car because it's going to be a while. But they have so much history to give us and teach us. And so if we can just teach our young people what they have done for us and the sacrifices they've made and help them. I feel honored to do anything for them at all, but I don't feel like I do nearly as what I should do for them.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Especially during the pandemic, it's been crazy. But when they told us we couldn't take canned goods, I said, we can drop it out to the porch and they can come get one can at a time. Because now's when they need them.
Well, thank you very much for what you do.
Thank y'all. This is...